those who cannot stay or those who won't have it later will still have a recording. Oh, I'm gonna clear off the yoga mat. All right, can y'all see me? I think. All right, so we'll start with arms up. And then we'll reach down. Slight bend in the knees. Take a deep breath and exhale, trying to relax more. Come into a straight back. And all the way up again. We'll take a good inhale and reach to one side with the exhale. Back straight. Good inhale and reach to the other side with the exhale.
Your yoga class is exposing my tightness everywhere.
Mine too. It's hard just to go to one side right now. All right, and then we'll go back for the floor. Again, keep that little bend in the knee unless you just feel like keeping them straight. Take some inhales, and on exhales, just try to let gravity pull you a little further. Into a straight back again, and all the way up. And now we'll do a slight reach back. And back up forward. And now before reaching for the floor, we'll put one foot over the other. And starting with a straight back, hinge forward. Take a good inhale. On the exhale, reach for the floor or for your legs. And into straight back again. And up. Right, and then, actually keep that position. And now we're going to reach over towards the leg that's over. So it'll be same arm of the back leg. You'll reach over with that one. I forgot to tell you guys which leg to cross with. So. And it may feel better to hold both hands and reach. You might get a little more stretch. Right, and straighten it up. Now we'll put the other foot over top. And starting with a straight back, hinge forward. Take a good inhale, and on the exhale, reach for your leg or the floor. Maintain the good breathing, so with your exhales, try to let gravity pull you a little further. a straight back again. And up. And now with the arm on the side of the leg that's in the back, reach over with it. If you want to, you can grab that arm with the other hand. And straight. Alright, so from there we'll take both legs out to the side. And we'll go into like a plie squat, so with your feet angled slightly out, we'll go into a plie squat, and then place your hands on the inside of the thighs and bring one shoulder in. And switch, bring the other shoulder in. And now straighten your legs and reach for the floor. And if it's hard to reach the floor, you can bring your legs out further. Okay, and now reach up with one arm. If you want, do some hand circles to stretch out the forearm. And bring that arm back down, up with the other arm. Some hand circles. Okay. Bring both arms back down. I'll bring your hands behind you, just making a straight back. Bring both hands overhead and up. And now lean to one side. And to the other. And back forward. Now turn your right foot to the side. And you'll rotate the torso towards that foot. And so the left foot should still be turned in the back. With your arms up, torso facing the right foot. We'll take a slight bend in the right knee into warrior. And then we'll go to the side. And up and back. Back to the side. And back forward. And now straighten the right leg. And with a straight back, we'll hinge forward. Now reach for your leg or the floor. Now try to come up with one arm. Bring that arm back to the center, and then try to go up with the other arm. Both hands reaching for their right foot. back to a straight back, torso up. Now turn the right foot forward, so both feet are forward, and then we'll take the left foot to the side. Bring your torso to facing the same way as the left foot, then arms up, slight bend in the left knee. And turn your torso to the side, reach up and back. To the side. Torso back towards the left foot. Now straighten the left leg, and with a straight back, hinge forward. Or reach for the floor. And bring one arm up. Reach both hands to the floor again, up with the other arm. And bring that hand back to the floor. Return to a straight back and up. We'll face back forward. I'm laughing because Goose will get a bite of food and then he'll walk around while he's chewing it. All right, so back to the center. We'll bring our shoulders up, back, down, hips under shoulders, tight core, flex the abs, the abs, flex the lats in your abs, and then we'll come up into tree pose. With you can leave your toes on the ground. You can bring your heel below or above the knee. Just don't put your heel on your knee. It's not good for it. All right. And then if you want, arms up and hands together. Sometimes pressing your palms together a little bit can remind you to flex the lats. And your glutes are in the core area too, so that can also help with your balance by flexing them a little bit. Very nice. Alright, and then you can stay there, or if you want to bring this foot up, stretch the hips a little bit. And from there, just extend the foot. And you can take this to any point you want. Try to keep the hips parallel if you can. You can bring that foot close to the floor or as high as you want. And you can go for the toe if you want to, either way. Grabbing the foot's going to be more of a stretch, whereas holding your leg up without holding your foot will be more of a strength exercise, keeping the quad up. So both are good. All right, then from here, we'll take it into a quad stretch. So try to line your knees up with each other and try to keep your hips parallel. If you can, grab the foot. You don't have to. And then try to bring the knee forward a little bit to try to isolate the meaty part of the quad. All right, you can keep it there, or if you want to, you can extend out. And you're still trying to keep the hips parallel to each other in doing so. And back in. Okay, and both feet down. Alright, so reestablish good posture. Shoulders up, back, down, hips under shoulders, tight core. And we'll bring the right foot into pigeon. If I said the left foot last time, I can't remember it now. The other foot. And so again, heel below or above the knee, just not on it. Alright. And then tighten those glutes. Arms up if you want. And hands together, a little press in the palms to remember to tighten the lats. Ooh, I hear like good music in the background.
My parents playing Vietnamese music.
There you go. Alright, and now from here, if you want, you can cradle this foot, get a little hip stretch. Alright, and then extend. What? Try to keep the hips parallel. You can just hold this leg up using the quad muscle or go for the toe, either one. This is going to be more of a stretch. This is going to be more quad work. And then we'll bring this into a quad stretch. So try to line up your knees and your hips. And if you can, reach your leg. This is great if you have a chair. You can always rest your foot against the table or the chair or the wall if you can't easily grab the foot or the ankle. And I'll try to bring your knee a little bit forward to really isolate the meaty part of the glute. I'm sorry, the quad. And you can keep it there, or if you want to extend, imagine a seesaw, you're trying to keep even weight both sides. And back together. Feet together. Great, good job. Hopefully you're feeling this in the feet and the ankles and maybe the shins.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. You need those muscles to be worked. All right. So from here, mine were already sore. My shins were sore from something. All right. So from here, we'll go into a chair pose. So the goal is to have parallel lines with your shins matching the line from your fingertips to your hips. That's the goal. I'm not saying mine is. Alright, so bring your hands together. And now you're trying to keep a straight line, elbow to elbow, and taking one elbow on the side of the legs. forward and take the other elbow to the side of the legs. And back forward. We'll take your hands to the mat. Step back into a plank. Then we'll lower ourselves to the stomach. Oof. My arms aren't working anymore. All right, so keeping your eyes on the mat, bring your torso up, trying to keep a straight line in your neck with the spine. This is Cobra. And back to the floor. And then we'll go up into Superman, looking at the floor. Or if you want to, boat pose by grabbing your ankles.
Oh. Yeah. I'm okay.
Superman's more muscle. Boat pose is more of a stretch. I mean, they're both muscle, but. All right, and then back down. And then from here, we'll go into child's pose. And up into tabletop. Go into cat pose. Good inhale. Exhale into cow pose. All right, and then we'll go into down dog. Heels back and hips up, trying to make a more perfect triangle. Right, and now alternate bending the knees. Both heels back. Up with the right leg. And bring it through to pigeon. Try to keep your hips parallel to the floor. And reach forward. And now come up to your elbows and straighten the left leg. So coming up on the left toes, you're going to press against your left toes and your elbows, trying to stretch the left hip flexor. Uh-oh, Goose got excited. He hears the doggy play toy. I know, you ate your squeaker, it's gone. All right, go ahead and relax the left leg. And now rock onto your right hip if it feels comfortable to do so. And then you can kind of press the right glute closer to the floor. Or into the floor if you're already there. And bring your hips back even parallel to the floor. And we'll go back into down dog. Both heels back. And up with the left leg. And bring it through the pigeon. Try to keep your hips parallel to the floor. And reach forward. against your right foot and your elbows, trying to lengthen the right hip flexor. Relax the right leg and rock it onto the left hip, trying to press the left glute towards the floor or more into the, closer to the floor. Into tabletop. Then we'll go into cat pose again. Good inhale. Exhale into cow pose. Oof. And now sit back. All right. And from here, both feet out. Legs straight. We'll take arms up and into a tricep stretch. And switch.
Funny how much your dogs want to play. My dogs are just like sleeping. There's one sleeping.
Yeah, yours is the exception.
They don't even care. They're like, whatever.
And now chest up and reach back.
One wants to play.
Oh my god.
The other one's just chilling.
Yours is too lucky.
What's up?
Alright, and now reach for the feet. Goose did actually sit on the couch half of yesterday's workout, but not today's. Alright, and then we'll do a slow roll back to the back, or maybe that was the day before. I think he was pretty involved in yesterday's workout. Alright, and then we'll do a little snow floor angel, trying to keep your wrists on the floor. Take a deep breath and stretch at the top. And exhale like you're sinking into the floor. Arms back out to the side. We'll bring the left knee towards the chest. And switch. Right knee towards the chest. Both knees towards the chest. Okay, and then rock side to side. And straighten the legs. We'll do a roll up to the top. Alright. And I know we're almost out of time, but real quick, while you're in cross-legged position, take both arms to the right side and look back to the right. And to the other side. We didn't do much twisting stuff today, so. And back to the center. We'll go into tabletop. Another cat pose. Good inhale, exhale into cow pose. Up into down dog. And walk it up. We'll do a slow roll up to the top. And shoulders up, back, down, hips under shoulders. And that's it. Great job.